Arsenal are through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. There's no beautiful intros today. Let's just get straight to it. Real Madrid 1, Arsenal 2, 5-1 on aggregate. And the boo boys of Arsenal fans who thought they got no chance, Mikel Arteta's rubbish, get him out, Arteta out, let's sack his backside. Well, no, it's not going to happen. Mikel Arteta has guided Arsenal from a quarter-final stage last season to the semi-final stage this season with a broken team. Let's let that sink in. A broken team, no striker, a poor January transfer window, a poor summer transfer window, and he has guided Arsenal to the semi-finals of this year's 24-25 Champions League. My goodness, Mikel Arteta, take a bow. Let's get into this show. I'm Ty Knight here for TK24 Sports. If you're new to the show, like, subscribe, turn that notification on. Road to 100,000 subscribers is on. I used to say 1,000. Let's get to the 1,000. Road to 100,000. Let's make it happen. If you're happy with this result, give it a like. If you're happy with this result, give it a subscription. If you're happy with this result, turn the notifications on. Let's go. Arsenal were brilliant over 2 legs. Declan Rice, man of the match, bossed it tonight. You think with Real Madrid, with stars of Mbappe, Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Valverde, too many played again. Rudiger played. Arsenal dominated this game. Saka got the penalty. When he missed, I was cussing him, and pretty much the rest of the Arsenal fan base were cussing him. The rival supporters were laughing in their droves. But who stepped up in the second half? Beautiful 1-2 plays. Mourinho plays him in, who people hate, by the way, plays Saka in a nice weighted pass, outruns Courtois, chips it over him delicately, and then we know the celebrations afterwards. Arsenal were absolutely superb, but a goal from Saka redeemed himself. Beautiful, puts Arsenal through, rushes back from injury, and great timing, wins 2 free kicks in the first leg. We scored 2 goals from Declan Rice. Gets a penalty to score 1-0 in the first half. Oh my God, that penalty miss. I tell you what, I thought Arsenal were going out after that. I thought the tide was going to turn. I thought that is the worst mistake that Saka could try and do. Make it sexy, make a penalty, try and make it sexy to get through. Okay, he has to go and redeem himself. That's what I was saying on the group chat when we had it with my brothers and sister and our friend Jonathan. I was saying Saka needs to do something. But my brother, a stupid hater, was saying, well, Real Madrid's going to do something. You know what Arsenal's like. He's one of those Arsenal fans who deserves to be on one of those channels. You know what channel I'm talking about. Talking absolute nonsense. He's one of those clans. I was cussing him out and I swore at him religiously. I was going in on him. Because I just hate those typical Arsenal fans who just can't give Arsenal credit when they do something good. But second half, we come out. We looked good. We looked composed. And for us to take the lead and then send Real Madrid packing. But then Saliba, I don't know, he was having one of those nights. He's had him in the first leg, he had him in the second leg. He was making a few little comical errors. But to get the ball and not just to pass it straight away or to spoof it at worst case scenario, takes the ball under control, looks around, looks a bit dozy. Vinicius Jr. runs in, tackles him, notches it in. David Raya, I think I'm going to blame him as well because, okay, you're trying to keep the ball, but sometimes just lump the ball. Okay, just lump it. I don't care. But hindsight's a beautiful thing. But the way we finished the game off, I will get to that Martinelli goal. Thomas Partey is going to be missing in the semi-finals of the first leg. Picking up a stupid yellow card for no reason, just getting involved with Rudiger's situation. Now we're going to miss Thomas Partey. But is it better to miss him? Now I'm going to say this. Is it better for him to miss the first leg? And even though he's at home, we can beat PSG 2-0. I believe we can do him 2-0. And then get Partey back for the second leg, where it'll be nice and fresh and ready to go. We draw it there, 1-1, 0-0, whatever, get to the finals or Barcelona or Inter Milan. But Partey played brilliant tonight. Now, it leads me to start saying, or everyone else is going to start saying, do we offer Partey another contract? Or is Partey playing for the contract and then he goes missing next season? I don't know. But at this moment, with emotions and feelings, we'll say, yeah, give Partey a contract. But Declan Rice, £100 million signing, people still had disbeliefs. Even down to the Arsenal fan base were saying he's not worth 100 million. It was an English tax. I'm telling you now, back-to-back man of the matches against Real Madrid, home and away. But tonight, he showed he is England's number one midfielder. I've done my video on Declan Rice, calling him the LeBron James of football. People love him, people hate him. He is a freight train running. He was everywhere. He is the typical box-to-box midfielder. He can do it all. He can get the ball, he can drive, he can get back, he can header, he can tackle, he can intercept. He is everywhere. They call Thomas Partey the octopus. I told you, Declan Rice is the freight train. He cannot be stopped. He is a colossus. Martin Odegaard. I'm going to take a breather here. Martin Odegaard is pissing me off. Martin Odegaard started where he was scared to shoot in his right foot, then he started taking some shots. So I was like, okay, cool. But I swear, he is in love with Saka because every time he gets the ball, he just drifts wide to the right, looking for Saka. It's getting on my nerves. I need Martin Odegaard to have competition in this Arsenal squad. The amount of players that we do need to get in the summer, but an attacking midfielder is up there on the list, in my opinion. Yes, we've got Ethan Ranieri coming through, but he's not ready yet to really and truly challenge Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard needs competition. He needs to understand there's more to his game. He needs to get that level up there. Really and truly, he's got to get it up there. But Mikel Moreno didn't do much in this game, but he was crucial to Arsenal's goal. He could have been crucial to Arsenal getting the first goal because he won the penalty. Crucial to Arsenal getting that goal to send Arsenal through and on their way to playing PSG. That ball that he played through to Saka was beautiful. Chef's kiss. Mwah. Beautiful weighted pass. And a great chip by Saka. But when we're going to talk about the last goal, Martinelli, that goal reminded me when we played Aston Villa away at Villa Park and he ran through when Emi Martinez came up. And then, he ran on the ball, he puts the arms up, tucks it in. Okay, bit different. He still had another player tracking him back. But the pace that Martinelli had in the 90th minute of football, and this man was running for days, running, and to still have that energy in the tank to finish that shot off. You know that pressure in the Bernabeu with Courtois, you're there facing him one-on-one. His eyes, they just dilated. And he tucked it away, bottom right-hand corner, placed it. My son was going, look, he placed it. And I'm just saying to him, that's what I've been telling you to do as a striker. If you're an attacking guy, don't need to blast the ball. You just place the ball. Keeper cannot touch it in the bottom corner. And that's what Martinelli done. When we needed someone to step up, Martinelli done that. When people have been cussing him and someone calls him the flirter, oh, he flirted tonight. He done his thing. He sent Arsenal through to the semi-finals. We were there already. But the icing on the cake to go to the Bernabeu and people thinking we're going to get mugged off here. If Real Madrid score early, because I was saying as well, though, if Real Madrid score early, it's going to be a torrid night. But Real Madrid struggled. They struggled in the first leg. They struggled in the second leg. And when I say this, Arsenal fans or fans from other channels, be careful what you wish for when you're saying your clubs to go and sign world-class players. Because that title there shows you world-class players don't mean shit. It doesn't. You ask for something, you get it, and you get produced shit like that. Mbappe was shit tonight. Bellingham, shit tonight. Vinicius Jr., shit tonight. Rodrigo, shit tonight. Tchouaméni, shit tonight. Rodrigo, shit tonight. Rudiger, shit tonight. Okay? There was shit in the first leg, shit in the second leg. Arsenal do not need superstars. They don't need Isaac. I wanted to go and get Gyökeres. He's not a superstar. He can play the system how Mikel Arteta wants him to play. We only think Isaac is good because what he does at Newcastle, he fits their system well. Okay, but back to this game. Arsenal are through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. That is a step up from last season. Progression again. Okay, they're not doing well in the league, but to get to the semi-finals, and I think they're going to get to the finals, and I think we're going to win. I don't care if it's against Barcelona. I don't care if it's against Inter Milan. Arsenal will win the Champions League this year. Mark my words. They are going to win the Champions League this year. And we're going to be there to see it in unison, Arsenal fans together. Well done, Mikel Arteta. Well done, Arsenal. Well done, Declan Rice. Kivior was blinding tonight. When a lot of people mug off Kivior, and there's one person out there that does their videos and say, this Kiwi ain't ripe. What are you saying right now? Because Kivior was instrumental tonight. Didn't put a foot wrong. Miles Lewis-Skelly did not put a foot wrong. Timber, he was all right tonight. David Raya done his thing. Martin Odegaard was just annoying me. Mikel Moreno, for what he done, for the moments he was in the game, he done well tonight. Trossard, he came on. He done okay tonight. And then the 3 subs that came on afterwards for 20 seconds with your, I think it was Zinchenko, then your Tierney, and then your Ben White. Okay, and you know what? I'm giving everyone a 9 out of 10 tonight. I really am. But Declan Rice gets the 10 out of 10. Arsenal were just superb. Semi-finals, here we come. Again, if you're new to the show, like, subscribe, turn that notification on. Road to 100,000 subscribers. Let's do the first 1,000. Let's do it off this video. If you're happy with the result, give it a like. If you're happy with the result, give it a subscription. If you're happy with the result, turn the notification on and share it to your heart's content. I'm Ty Knight here for TK24 Sports. Arsenal through to the semi-finals of this year's Champions League, beating Real Madrid 3-0 at home, beating Real Madrid 2-1 away at the Bernabeu, beating them. Mikel Arteta, take a bow. I'm out.